Computer basics. There are four major parts of the computer: the keyboard, the mouse, the tower and or technical term, the CPU, which stands for Central Processing Unit, and the monitor. There are a lot of preferences for a mouse. You have the mouse pad that typically comes with a laptop. You have the trackpad, which is the mouse here at the bottom. There is the Bluetooth mouse. There is the mouse that has connectors. And then you have the traditional wired mouse. With the trackpad and the mouse pad, there are ways to navigate your mouse by just learning the different fingertip gestures that will enable you to do various tasks. Mobile devices are not just considered to be laptops. We now consider phones and tablets to also be mobile devices. This looks very familiar. A lot of times you see it when you have an update that is needed for your phone. These are the mobile device updates that need to be installed on your phone. Some of the most popular computers are desktops and laptops. However, there is another to consider, and that is the all-in-one. The all-in-one computers functions just like a desktop or a laptop. What's the difference between these two screens? One is an Apple desktop. The other is a Windows desktop. The same thing with these keyboards. The top keyboard is an Apple keyboard. The bottom keyboard is a traditional Windows keyboard. Let's talk about the universal sign for power. This is the universal sign for power for turning items on and off. There are three major interfaces to your Microsoft Windows 10 environment. There's the desktop, the start menu, and the taskbars. Do you remember which is which? Desktop, start menu, taskbars. On your taskbar, you'll also notice that you have Cortana. This circle represents Cortana. Remember, Cortana is Windows voice activation software. Shutting down your computer. Typically, the correct way of shutting down your computer is to click on the Start menu, then click on the universal sign for power or shut down. Signing off of a computer is typically the same. You would click on your Start menu, and then you would click on your person icon, and then click Sign Out. Typically, you want to be able to connect your computer to a safe Wi-Fi if you have the capability to activate Wi-Fi on your computer. The best way to see which network your computer is connected to is by going to the taskbar and then clicking on the Wi-Fi icon, so it will tell you what internet access point you are connected to. You can double click on this particular icon and then you will get this full view of Wi-Fi information as it relates to the settings on your computer. The I is the insertion cursor, and the pointer is the pointer for your computer. Normally, your pointer is related to your mouse. The insertion or I beam is related to when you're ready to enter text into a document. Now let's discuss the difference between something being enabled or disabled. Can you tell me which one would be enabled versus disabled? You guessed it, the one with the check mark is enabled. The one without the check mark is disabled. When you want to access the volume on your computer, you should double click on the speaker on your taskbar. When there is an X, that means your sound is muted. This sliding bar allows you to increase and decrease your sound. And if you hover on your speaker, it'll give you the status of your sound. Icons. Can you tell me what icons are on this particular desktop? Microsoft Teams, Geometrics, Jasper Active are just a few of the icons that are on this desktop. The recycle bin. In the recycle bin will be all of the items that you have deleted from your computer. You can delete and restore items from your recycle bin. All about storage. You are very familiar with the USB storage. These are external drives, and this is an external drive.